Hello viewer and welcome back to Games with Dialogue and Spellcaster University. Originally I was going to continue that desert level and just play through it and show you the game one campaign level. However, I got to the end of the campaign and felt I didn't really understand what I was doing. I never made it to Archmage. I never really accomplished the goals for each level. In short, I'm a terrible player at this game. So, instead, I figured, let's start at the beginning. Let's go back to the top. Let's engage in some remedial magic learning 101. So instead of continuing, let's do new campaign. Let's see, difficulty level, we'll go right in the middle, standard game mode, game length. Normal game speed is about as good as I could do. No challenge rules, because as I said, I'm terrible. And then we just choose our university name. I'm just going to do the exact same name I already have. There we go. Okay, I do prefer that. We are the bulwark against the forces of darkness. Alright, so we choose our first level, and knowing what I know about the last level of the campaign, it's going to make what I choose to do different. Ancient Troll. Special opportunities with the creature of the lake. I'm going to choose that one. Also because I haven't played this level before. The island in the middle of this lake would be perfect for building a magic university, and will shelter us from the forces of evil. This university will be majestic. The downside, of course, is that the students will take a long walk to the closest village, so you should make sure they have everything they need at this university. Oh, and apparently there's an evil creature roaming the lake, so take care, alright? This lake is an ancient seat of power. It will do perfectly. I could start with some extra mana. I organize everything. This university will be extraordinary. 2 extra houses. This place is so harmonious. We will have to preserve its balance. Shadow and a light room. I'm going to go with arcane and alchemy. So let me pause. First thing we'll do is make our houses, recruit some students, and then lay down our base. If there's one lesson I've learned, and this is all the building land we get. If there's one thing I've learned from this game, it is that if you try to do everything, you're going to fail. Narrow and focus is the way to go. Why can I not... There we go. Why can I not change the whale? You know what? Because it's a lake creature, why don't we lead with this? And we'll do nature as a priority. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call it, Lock. Sure. Or Nessie. No, I think Lock is fine. House Lock. So, what do we want here? Popular, double prestige gain, steadfast, less sanity loss. Child of nature. I mean, if nature's a priority, we want them to learn nature faster. Sure. Gourmet. Hunger lowers faster. Beautiful. Character loses less sanity when insulted. I'm going to take that one. House green and yellow. That's fine. So, is that all I want to prioritize? Is there anything I want to forbid? I think shadow we will forbid. Okay. So, yeah. This house will prioritize nature. Okay. That's fine. The next one. Let's do Arcana, since we have the deck right here for that. Arcane Scholar learns Arcana faster. What are we going to forbid? How about... I don't want to forbid nature. I want everybody to learn nature. It's just that certain people are going to be faster at it. Let's forbid shadow. We'll just completely ignore... No, I don't want to do that either. Let's... I don't care. Let's forbid shadow. We just won't focus on shadow. So what are we going to do here? Anybody who comes in for shadow will go into general studies. Reduce all losses of health. Child of nature. Worker. Learn all magic faster. Absolutely. That's perfectly fine. What do we want here for the... Okay, and then we just do... Gee, I don't know. House Pratchett. Sure. And then we pick a color. Purple and gold. I'm okay with that. Fine. Alright. So... We should have... Over here under classes and students... Yep. And if I decide that I want to allow shadow after all, I can change it up then. I can basically change anything I want. I am going to change the color of the robes, because brown is just so boring. I do prefer gray for the neutral. But, let's pull a dormitory. If the students are going to approach from the left side of the screen, then we need something. I guess the cafeteria can be on the ground floor. I usually put the dormitory right above it. But maybe we want everything the students can access on the ground floor. And then we'll put some classrooms, and then more student dormitories up higher. I think that is probably for the best in the beginning. Alright. Let's spend some money. So of course, I could pick up a shadow room or not. It's up to me. This classroom, the teacher does not gain boredom, but does gain less tiredness and hunger. That would actually be helpful, I think. I don't have a classroom for it yet, but that could be helpful. I could make a new house that only specializes in shadow. That would be my shadow house. I'm going to go with the crystal globes to help me out. Let's pick an arcane classroom. I don't need a teacher, but it does lower sanity. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to put it there. Just in case I get a gazebo, I can put it on the end here. Let's do alchemy. Improves the chance of achieving a rare encounter. No. Enchantment skills. There we go. This will be our first classroom. And our first teacher. Neutral good. Chaotic neutral. Unionized no. So it's really just down to this, huh? Moves slower. Likes to chat. Slows down the learning of the students. Coward. Poser. Boredom grows faster. I'm going to take him. Okay. So we've got a classroom. Let's do another Arcane. Temporal magic. Speed up their activities. When a student has learned elementalism and enchantment. I'm going to take that one. That way I know who has done what. And they get a bonus. Nature room. Arcane room. Arcana. Whatever. I'm going to go with nature room because we don't have anything and we have a house that specializes in nature. Keeping in mind that both teachers now are going to eat into my gold production. That's another thing that's hard for me to balance once you start getting teachers in. Not union, good pedagogy, lawful evil. So I have to decide. I'm going to put them in here with the big teacher. The big room for this teacher. Okay, so let's start getting our students in. Now, I got to keep this in mind when I'm assigning classes. Passionate, diligent, allergic to crustaceans, bad at alchemy. Well, thankfully, that's not really a big deal. But we might not send him to the lock. Let's choose Pratchett. Courageous, jack of all trades, hypochondriac, aggressive, lawful evil, oh boy, and poor. Reduce all gold gains from this student by 25%. In the beginning, I just kind of need students. It's not really a big deal. Unless they suck money from me. Like miserable, I'm just... Alright, we're going to draw a hard line at miserable. Allergic to pollen, so not into lock. Let's send him into general studies. Procrastinator. Slow. Well off, so that's good. Neutral evil, though. Learns faster in classes given by a bad teacher. The problem is... Yeah, alright. Into Pratchett you go. I need to look at this again. Let's look at our stats. I don't think I can look at what teachers are which, though. They haven't given me that option. Yeah, I can see what my students are, but not my teachers. And they haven't shown up yet. Select a teacher. Chaotic neutral. Ugh. I knew it. Lawful evil. Right, it's the nature teacher that they're going to get along with better. Alright, let's unpause. I'm actually going to go with the fast forward button, because this game isn't that hard to manage. If I need to micromanage, I can slow it down. But really, rewatching the footage of the desert that I recorded, there's a lot of empty airtime where I'm just watching people move back and forth. Let's see if we can't build something else. Improves reputation with peasants. I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to put it in the food store. The cafeteria. Ooh, Elemental Dojo. That'll get me the staff that I've picked up. Pedagogy good. He's also a poser, but he's not that bad. Alright. So the students want to learn their own portal magic rather than go to the teachers. So I'm paying these guys for nothing. Fantastic. How fast are you learning? Well, never mind. Don't worry. We exclusively teach sacred magic. Don't worry. Our school, mainly nature. I could do that one. Sure. Out of my options, that looked the best. Average. Diligent, hypochondriac, ugly. And dumb. That's not going to be helpful. Let's put him in general studies. Steadfast, ugly, coward. Let's put him in lock. Shadow discipline. Oh, he has to go into general studies for that one. Hypochondriac, bully, worker, gourmet. I will put him in lock. Procrastinator, shifty. Neutral evil. I'm going to put him in lock. Makes for inefficient library work. Poor. General studies. Alright. What do we get for nature? Druidism. Good. We will put that up here. Lawful good. That'll give me a nice spread of teachers, even though I probably should focus on excellent. He is elderly, though. But he has ancient wisdom. I'm going to take the lawful neutral. I need some good teachers. The king. I could use some more funding or a new building. New room. Assassin's Arena. We'll get Shadow going. I could upgrade my enchantment, or I could pick up Light. I think I'm going to pick up Light. We don't have any of that. I'm going to hold on to it, though, because I don't know how much I'm going to be paying teachers. Maybe I need more students before I do that. Okay. Mages who can mend, mages who can attack, mages who can use magical trinkets. Let's do attack. Active characters in this room have their combat power greatly... No, I don't need that. This one will get Shadow going. Maybe I just want to skip Shadow for this. Let's take the Elemental Dojo and upgrade it. Alright. We have our guinea pig. Where are we going? I don't see the lake monster. So I guess that's not something we can, like, actively communicate with. Let's get the king up here, because as soon as we get plus 25, our students will be wealthier on average, and we want that money coming in. Let's do the top one here and just get a plus 10 to His Majesty. Okay. So my cash came out already, my upkeep, my salaries. So I went from, what was that, 270 to 241? I can afford to get another teacher, I think. What are we doing here? All I'm saying is I did see hordes of students misbehaving, and they're making so much noise, I can't concentrate. It's so annoying. I could do nothing. Or spend 100 Arcana to get mystical eyes. I'm going to do that one. Alright, what are we doing here? Wealthy? Yes, please. I'm going to throw you in with Pratchett. Poor. But he's an Arcana. You know what? He doesn't need to go here. I'm going to put him in General Studies. Wealthy. Shadow Discipline. That means he has to go in... Oh, and... Goth. Learns light magic 50% slower. Well, General Studies. Well off. Well behaved, but ugly. You can go into Pratchett. Okay. What was I doing? Mystical Eyes. Active students in this room feel watched. They behave better. We have a lot of students flowing into enchantments, so let's put that there. And then maybe pick up some more here. Shadow Room? The problem with these small classrooms that teach all three is that it's a much slower gain than a dedicated classroom. So, while it might be useful in the beginning, eventually you're paying a teacher to do almost nothing. Practically nothing. The reward just isn't there. I'm going to pick up a new house and make a new house. What are we going to do for this one? Let's specialize in shadow? Alchemy. Light. Let's specialize in light. So diligent. Generates 10% more mana while studying. That'll be helpful. Courageous. Child in nature. Athletic. Moves faster. Perfect. White robes. What are we gonna do for you? Maybe we could have a candle or something. Just to help me out. A forge, a sun. Yeah, a sun's fine. We'll do the standard look. I want orange there. I want red, like a light red. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, no. Let's just do white then. Blech. Gross. That was a color combination I never wanted to see. That works. Alright, what are we going to call this? Illuminous? Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? Alright. And then I might as well pick this up. Oh, where am I gonna put it? I guess I'll just put it right there. I was saving that space for a double, but that's fine. Chaotic good, but pedagogy is terrible. I don't want to pick up another lawful evil. How many teachers is that now? 4? 5? We're supposed to be the good guys here. And then we just let this go. I'm going to speed this up a little so these... Yeah. Since the game doesn't need any kind of input from me, it's fine. What are we doing here? Greetings, human. Our clan needs sorcerers to fight the king's forces. So I could pick this and make it a end of map, end of level goal. But I don't want to help them attack the kingdom. No thanks. I'd rather tank my orc reputation. Down to earth. Learns arcane magic slower. Bad at alchemy. Miserable. Yeah, we draw a hard line at miserable. This one... Why don't we throw in... Illuminous? Sure. Let's put some people in... Oh, another miserable. Forget it. Okay. And we're gonna need a room for the teachers, because I can't have them walking all the way home. Let's see, 10. What else do we got? Extra light mana, Arcana, Shadow, lower teacher salaries. Yes, let's try to get the villagers on our side. I just want to make sure all's well. Has at least 25 mana. Reputation with faction, 20%, but I lose the nature magic. I'm okay with that. Come on. I need some, like, teacher rooms. Hey, mages, could you help us? The thieves from the Adventurers Guild spend their days spreading chaos. Peasants go up, Adventurers Guild goes down. Elemental Dojo, I gain prestige points, but I lose faction rep with everybody else. Or I just lose faction. Well, let's pump some prestige points. What does that actually do for us? The higher your university's prestige is, the more students you will attract. All right. Plus, I think there's like milestones on prestige for certain events. If you have it, you can do the option in the event. So we want that up. Miserable, you're out of here. Well off. Do you have any limits on what you'll learn? No. Let's throw you in a luminous. Claustrophobia, learns shadow magic slower, so Illuminous it is. Antisocial, but popular. He'll go in general classes. Did I didn't limit anything on here. I think I should limit shadow. Only the general classes get it. And we could actually prioritize it if I wanted to. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We're not going to have anybody learning shadow. Actually, I don't want to do that. As much as I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's cut all that out and go back. Right, I didn't limit shadow. Do I want to, though? 2 people are already not learning shadow. Why don't we do... Should I forbid something? I mean, if I forbid it, they'll put all their time into learning the rest of this stuff. Maybe I'll limit something one of the other schools are prioritizing. In that case, nature, I think, is good enough. Alright. Sure. So we'll never have a student who's good at light and nature from those. Maybe from general studies, but maybe even from Locke, but not from Luminous. Alright. Magical hat. Active teachers have a chance of... Ooh! Counselor's office, I'm not too worried about. Yeah, let's take magical hat, and then... Never mind. I was going to pause. It's time to create specific teaching goals. We should put a curriculum together so our students end up with a great future. Let's see here. Heroism, enchantment, assassination, not going to happen. Heroism, elementalism, not going to happen. Sacred magic, druidism, temporal magic. I could see that being something somebody picks up. We have elementalism. I don't know if we have... We don't have heroism, but it's probably easier to get. Alright, we'll pick that one up. Pause. Before something else interrupts me. Now I want to see which teacher has the worst pedagogy. Appropriate. Good. Appropriate. And my nature room is missing their teacher. Where did you go, teacher? Oh, and Dolman's missing its teacher. Excellent. And good. So maybe one of the good teachers. What about... Oh, we have to get the elementalism teacher. Absolutely. They need... How do I do this? Oh, it has to be... Right, right. Alright, well, in that case, let's get appropriate and boost him. There. Okay. Pick up some nature. I could increase the dolmen. I could torture the students. I'm going to do this one. Yeah. We'll take this, and then we'll put it on one of these beds. I said put it on one of these beds. There. Merchants Guild is interested in your new university. We might even be willing to support you financially if you make sure investing in your university is profitable. For this, your goal would be to collect 10,000 gold pieces. I think I can arrange that. Sure. Allergic to pollen. So not lock. You know, Illuminous needs some people. So does... But you share the diligent trait. I almost threw him right in there. Let's put him in general studies. I need more people in there. Alchemy apprentice. Procrastinator. Voracious. And let's throw him in Illuminous. Jack of all trades. Well behaved, but slow. Let's throw him in Arcane Pratchett. Athletic, ambitious, claustrophobic. So no shadow magic. That's fine. That's fine. Let's throw him into Lock. Unbreakable, gourmet. So no limits there. Let's throw him under Illuminous. There. All right. Good job. And we have some more money. What do we want? Private bedroom? That's for the students. We need more food and we need another dormitory. Oh, let's pick up dormitory. So I'm going to put a dormitory right here. It's far enough away from this one that I think once we get this side of the school on the right built up, it'll be a place for anybody above a certain floor to run to. Observatory. Classroom generates mana proportionate to student levels. Maybe not. Maybe not. Rune skills. When a student is at least level 1 in enchantment and runes, they get an alchemist. Well, we need a rune room for that. So, both of these rooms require a teacher. This one doesn't really teach anything. It just increases mana. I'm going to take the rune room because it's a one room. I can stick it right there. Pedagogy bad. Excellent. Ooh. And they're not union. And they're chaotic. Okay. They're not evil. That's the important thing. Oh, and I can communicate with somebody. So what do we got here? Ah, 21%. 10%. Well, we got to get that up. I need students with better... Another 10. I need students with who are more wealthy. That's all there is to it. Every respectable school needs a special magic discipline they specialize in. It is crucial to be recognized internationally. In that case, let us become known for arcane magic. Light, alchemy, nature, arcane. So now, I just need to generate a certain amount of arcane mana. And you can see I've already got 979. And some change. So we're on the right track there. What about my money? 696 out of 10,000. Not great. That needs to go faster. The Royal Tax Department looked over your file and seems like you forgot to pay tax on magic. I apologize, I don't have any... There's no way I'm paying that. I'll lose some prestige. Can I get an extension? Or if I had 120, I could pay that off. Yeah, can I get an extension? It's probably going to be more next time, so we need to start banking away some cash here. Child of Nature? But he's poor. You know what? Fine. Orphan. Poor. How? I don't really like this one. I guess we'll throw him in general studies. Shadow Discipline. Well, there's two places for him, so... Oh, miserable. Nope. Athletic, diligent, chatty, good, smart. Let's put him in... Arcane Studies. Pratchett. Alright, let's fast forward through this to our next event. So really, this is all I can do until I get some more... Oh, there we go. So we can see that my mana for nature's not really growing. People are not generating a whole lot of mana from the dolmen. I need something else I can do about that issue. Reputation increases. I get some extra gold, but I lose peasant faction. I need the gold. I can always get the peasant faction back up on my good side. Chatty, let's throw him in Illuminous. Diligent but claustrophobic. That's perfectly fine. Let's throw him into Lock. Diligent and well off. Let's throw him in Pratchett. Passionate, unbreakable, down to earth. So Pratchett's not going to work. Let's put him in General Studies. Great. Yeah, we need another nature... Well, we need people going to the nature classroom. We haven't generated any shadow because I don't have any shadow classes. That's okay, we don't have to worry about that. Oh! Never mind, too fast. Not fast enough. Hi, apologies for bothering you, but something fell off the back of the wagon near your school, so I assumed it was yours, and I bet you're the kind of guy who likes to reward generosity, aren't you? What do you think? No, I could pay him $100 and get a card or gain prestige. Let's do it. When a student is at least level 3 in Druidism, their tiredness now... Wow. Unfortunately, I don't really have anybody learning Druidism fast enough. I could change that, but it's going to take me a little while. They now generate 30% more Arcane Mana. So that one would just shoot up fast if I did that. And of course I have this already. I'm torn between this. Tiredness now grows slower. That'd be super helpful. I'm going to take this one because it's easier to get. Oh, he's wealthy. Oh, no. He goes in Pratchett. Goth. So no light and no nature. General Studies. Down to earth, no arcane. And he's poor. Illuminous. Okay. Alright. Guinea Pig. 2014. So this has been dropped. Oh, no. I dropped it with that event. I guess I could help with the orcs to get more nature mana coming in. Or the guild tavern to make my arcane mana faster. And if I get it up to 75 or above, my new teachers are better educators. I'm going to go for the best. Yeah, the royal, his highness. Oh, look at this! The king is busy because he has been looking for someone competent to train his son for battle. And I have an elemental dojo. Plus 10 prestige points. Plus 10 to the king. Alright, let's pause before something else happens. I have another nature room. Herbalism, beast magic, or the lunar calendar. Active students in this room have a small chance of becoming werewolves. Especially if they are good at druidism. Well... werewolves aren't that bad, I discovered. It turns out. I'm going to pick beast magic for the stable. Plop it right over here. Let's see. Mediocre, union, neutral good, chaotic evil. Oh, boy. Lower students' learning rate. Can I just chuck both of these and try something new? I gotta go for this guy. He's the best of the worst. Alright, let's learn this. And I wonder... let's go to statistics here. Can I see how many students actually have this? Maybe if I go to students, I can click on them? No. Well, that's a shame. It doesn't show me how many students have... no, it doesn't show me how many students have their bonuses. Or the items they've earned. Alright, let's pick up Arcana, Portal Magic, Elemental Dojo, Counselor's Office. We'll take this one. Improve portal magic skills. I should put it in this room since they're already learning portal magic here. It will help them go faster. If I put it in another room while they're learning something else, it'll be a waste of time. Slightly improve their portal magic. Yeah, it's just a waste of time if I put it somewhere else. How are you doing? How about the students in here? How are they doing on Druidism? Well, not bad. 1 out of nothing. I could make the teacher better, I guess. Let's pick up some cash here. Private apartments. These are for students, right? No, my teachers can rest. That's what I've been holding out for. Yes. So now my teachers can rest here and recuperate, and they don't have to walk all the way out. That works. That works great. Okay. All right. Let me pause real quick. Then I guess we just wait for the next thing to happen. We'll end the episode in a few minutes. Just enough time for something catastrophically to go wrong. I'm sure. I'm just waiting for it, really. We can't keep this up, sir. They want coffee. All right, I'll order one immediately. Oh, my finances. Shadow Discipline. Goth. Well, you're in general classes then, because Illuminous is the only one that'll teach Shadow, and I don't want it. Learn Shadow Magic slower. I'll put him in lock. Well behaved. Pretentious, heavy sleeper. Let's put them in Illuminous? Sure. Allergic to crustaceans. Voracious. Lawful, neutral. Pratchett it is. Okay. Ooh, coffee machine. I guess the teacher lounge gets it. Why not? More alchemy. We'll pick that up. Oh, Nessie's about to drop some truth bombs, I guess. All-in-one cauldron. Slightly decreases hunger, tiredness, and boredom, but not enough to count. Ah, that's pointless. Potions or enchantment. This one means I have to hire a new teacher. This one means I just upgrade. I'm just gonna upgrade. Sure. What do you got for me? That was in the lake? Could have some consequences later on, plus the event... Oh, puts the event on hold. What is this I'm doing? Learn its language. Oh, no! 200... Well... Talk spirit to spirit. If... Oh, I have enough arcana. Yes. Salutations! I am the lake's guardian. Do you have some good fish for me? Not really. Let's say I can find some fish for you. I need an aquarium. Let's raise some funds. If I had 3 cafeterias, which I don't. Okay. Okay. Not really. Put the event on hold. Well, he'll just sit there and wait for me to get some fish then. So I could get 3 aquariums, I suppose. What was the other thing? I refuse to have that thing in the... No, I don't want to do that one. That's right. What was the other one? 3 refractories. That's probably the easiest one to get. I just keep digging in the gold deck until I find them. My adventurer friends and I are back from the battlefield. We won, but he hurt himself. Go to the local chapel. If I had an infirmary, which I don't. Or I could do this. I guess I'll do this. Sure. So I help him out. I lose some light mana, and something happens in the future. Child of Nature, and Coward. General class? I threw somebody into Pratchett who had the Arcane Scholar trait, but really, kind of a waste of time, because it doesn't double up. So I don't need to throw them in Child of Nature. They'll learn nature magic on their own. Nobody has restrictions to nature magic, so it's probably best to just push them into one of these other classes, or houses. Yeah, Illuminous. You get that one. Jack of all trades. No shadow magic. Well, that's fine. You can go into lock. Child of nature, courageous, heavy sleeper, and a werewolf. What does that do again? Hit twice as hard, recover health over time, intimidate... Which reduces their need to misbehave. I should read the whole thing. They are immune to aberrations. Ooh. Arcane Scholar. Alright. What do we got here? Finally, we're over 30 on that one. Let's lower teacher salaries while we still have room to buy classrooms. We'll just raise that because I need the nature magic. I need a janitor. We've got people graffitiing. From what I've learned, more graffiti. Bored students will spray graffiti, which lowers the efficiency. You can see that it's supposed to be plus 10%, but it's negative 15 because some misbehaving bored students have defaced school property. Heavy sleeper, ugly, child of nature. I'm going to throw you under Illuminous. Alchemy apprentice. You're also going into Illuminate. No, well, let's do general classes. Arcane Scholar. Let's put you in lock. All right. One more. Sure. Let's do Arcane. So here's the gazebo. Reduces boredom and improves sanity. And I'm going to stick you right here. There we go. Pause real quick. So, do I dig into the nature deck or do I just let this lapse? Well, let's keep going. They're going to want another... the other teachers and I have come to the conclusion that one coffee machine... Yes, they want another one. Fine. I don't want a teacher strike. Fine, you get another coffee machine, you ridiculous people, you. And we'll... Wait, what is that room? That is the Rune Scriptorium. Sure, nobody else is there. Nobody ever goes there. You can use that as a impromptu teacher's lounge. Oh, I need a aquarium. Students who sleep in this bed learn a bit of Druid. Well, that would be helpful. Level 2 in Druidism. They now generate 30% more nature magic. Oh! Green Dragon wanders around the school. Any active student learns nature magic more effectively. That's only really useful if they're already going to learn nature magic. Otherwise, it's a waste. I kind of want to pick this one up just so we generate more nature magic. Yeah, give this to the... So now we have two different kinds of staves, and that's fine. That's great. That's fine. Let's pick up this one. We have the fertility potion. We're just here to say hi. All right, we're going to get a new influx of students here. Alchemy, coward, vicious, voracious. I'm going to put you in the lock, I guess. Light sleeper, gourmet, death. You can be in Pratchett. And our first graduates. Shepherd had 28%, 100 nature mana, and 100 gold. Sure. Adventurer, 200 gold. I'm okay with that. Peasant is terrible, but my option is Wizard Apprentice or Village Mage. So, nope. Gardener. I could take 150 nature magic. Dead. Definitely reroll that. Anything's better. Okay, let me pause. We'll end the episode after I do this next bit. So, if I come into Headmaster's office and we look at this... Oh, that's something I need to get into the habit of checking every time. Paid meals? No, no, no. Free. Free dormitories, application fee. We want students from wealthier families. Everything else is okay for now. This is what I wanted to click on. Okay. So, increase peasant reputation by 5. We had 2 of those, so that should have shot up by 10. 1 of those. 1 adventurer. 1 gardener. Anything else? No. Alright. Well, we did start over, so of course that was going to be blank for the most part. Let me close this out. So we got 529 gold, which helped push us up on the Merchant Guild quest. Thankfully, we're not even halfway through the Lord of Evil's march toward us, so I'm not panicking about these yet. My problem here is that we're not learning heroism. I'm not going to get this quest done unless we start teaching heroism. We're teaching retribution. And that light magic is coming up way too slow for this deck. I need to do something fast. Let me dig into the standard deck and see. Oh, well, this would help. I mean, I've mentioned before, these classrooms aren't really great. But considering that I only have 1 classroom teaching 1 thing, and it's not heroism, that might help me more. This one would be more helpful because I have 2 classrooms teaching already. So this is just like, I don't know, incidentally, incrementally increasing what they're already learning. It might push them over. Oh, Shadow Room's not going to be helpful. I don't like any of these options, but I need more light mana so that I can start pulling from this deck. So we'll pick this, we'll apply it, we'll have a teacher that I have to pay, not unionized, appropriate, chaotic evil. It's always, he's fun though. He's a chaotic evil fun guy. I guess they just overlook the evil part, or that just helps him be more fun. I don't know. I'm reaching here for some answer. Okay, all right. We have a dolmen and we have a stable, so I can increase the efficiency of this one. What's it at now? 10%. Nobody's defaced it yet. I need a janitor's closet. That's what I need. This negative 15 efficiency is really hurting me. Oh my god. What other rooms are suffering because of that? Okay. Okay. What about this down here? What about the bedroom? No. What about... So it's just these 2 classrooms. Or... negative... Oh, negative 25%. Yeah, alright. It's these 3 classrooms that are suffering. I'm going to need to do something about that. Alright. Well, I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll pick this up next time. Thank you everyone for joining me. Until next episode, stay safe, and God bless you.